burping is like people's biggest pet peeve.
I was like gonna say something else.
What is up, you guys?
What is up, you guys?
Today, we're going to be doing our biggest pet peeves because we sure have a lot of them.
Alright, basically wrote down some pet peeves on our phones. We're gonna rant about it for a little bit because you know we both are really good at ranting.
We're real good at ranting. We got it from our mom. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Pet peeve number 1. I think I could say this for both me and my sister and many people out there. One of my biggest pet peeves is when someone starts to treat you like crap or make rude comments towards you when they find out you're not into them.
One time, there was this guy that was DMing my sister, and she shut him down, and she like called, going off on her, and then he came at me and DM'd me.
But this kid looks like he was like 15 years old, and I was probably 19 at the time.
No, it was not 2 years ago.
I swear it was 2 years ago.
No.
Okay, so maybe it happened when I was like 20, and this kid looked super young. And so obviously I'm not gonna reply to a DM from someone that's like in freaking high school. He said something nice at the beginning, but what really caught my eye is that when I didn't reply, I got messages that were like, ew, you're gross. And I couldn't help but be like, the f is up your butt.
Yeah, and then he like, came at me and DM'd me, and I shut him down, and then he was like, well, I guess you and your sister are both whores.
Hey.
Like, I guess so.
Guess that's how it works. Alright, moving on.
One of my biggest pet peeves that just like hits me right in the feels is when people like flat out ignore me when I know they like saw my text or like know they saw my call.
Yeah.
Like when they're like on Instagram or on Snapchat, they just posted a story, but I've been trying to text them for like 20 minutes and I know they saw my text message, but they just choose not to reply. Like,
that is hands down my biggest pet peeve. I hate being ignored.
Like, you can at least say, hey, I can't talk right now, or hey, I don't want to talk right now, but don't just leave me there because I know you saw my message. Like, I know you see me calling and you're just like, oh, don't want to answer. And I'm like,
0 out of 10 would recommend.
Why am I not special? I don't know, whatever.
Don't be a butthead. Another one of my biggest pet peeves is when people use other people to either get something out of them or get to know someone out of them. I freaking hate that. People like you are disgusting, okay? So like I have a few friends that have a decent following on Instagram and stuff like that. One of them, he's like a friend of mine who's a photographer, and given this, I'm not friends with this person anymore. She's just not A-okay in my book. But basically it's like he always took pictures of me and he like helped me break out of my shell with some insecurities that I had, and I loved these pictures, looking cute as I had an old friend that sat there and was basically like, hey, so the next time you hang out with him, can I just come along? And I'm like, why? Like, well, I really need someone to start taking photos of me so my Instagram gets better. I'm like, no. Use a thirsty attention. Oh.
My next pet peeve is kind of a simple one. There's not much to go along with it, but I hate people, mostly girls. In particular, there's one girl on Instagram, I'm not gonna call her out, who follows me and unfollows me like 12 million times a year. Why? Like, either just don't follow me or like stay following me. Like, I'm trying to peek my stuff, like, why? But I'm like, what is the point of just like unfollowing me and following me? Like, you just look dumb and it's stupid.
Like, do you think we're gonna follow you back after the 900th time we've seen you pop up on our notifications? I could say this for both of us. I despise people who lie. I can't stand it. There's so many people out there that lie about the stupidest crap or the biggest crap. I don't know what lying.
There's nothing that kills me more than lying. Like,
it drives me insane. Like, even if it's like people that are like, oh, well, you know, sometimes we do white lies to like make our friends feel better. It's like, no, tell me straight up, because I can't stand that. There's no point in lying.
It's not even that for me, it's like bigger lies, like people who lie about big things that like really
Well, yeah, like lying in general just
Really
bothers me.
can just like, you know, like you feel your heart like sink to your stomach, like that. I can
Fucking
literally never,
lying.
ever trust you again. Like if you like lie to me, it's nearly impossible to gain my trust back.
And I feel like that happens a lot in our family. Like there's so many people that they have like, you know, I'm on my like 30th strike with my friends, and we just sit there and it's like we get disrespected one time and it's like, bye.
Yep.
Never see you
I don't
again.
fucks with that. Nope. Big red flag.
That is why I
Liars
have minimal
are
amounts of
bad.
friends.
Alright, one of my pet peeves is when you ask someone a question or like you kind of are like ranting at them, you send like a paragraph, but you're like asking them stuff and they ignore like 99% of the shit you're saying, only answer one thing when you're trying to get like multiple answers, and then like you'll ask them 15 times and somehow they'll always go around that one question that you want answered, and you're like, answer my question. They're like, what question? I'm like,
The one I mentioned 9 times.
it literally makes me so mad.
Another one of my biggest pet peeves is people that try to get at other people who are in relationships. I can't stand it. It's like if two people are dating, you should just know, do not get in the middle of this. Like I swear, there's certain girls that I know from around this area that's like their main goal is to freaking get at all the boys that are in relationships because they're just so insecure about themselves that they have to be like, I'm better than you, by trying to like steal your man. But realistically, that just means your man is trash if they do get with them.
Yep.
And on top of that, that's like almost every guy around here, because I don't know how many times I've heard the comment, you don't have to have a boyfriend tonight, right? I made a commitment.
Alright, I got one that's probably like everyone's pet peeve, but like big people. In the sense that I know so many girls that talk like either somewhat bad about me or like pretty bad about me behind my back, and then I get to like face to face with them and they're so nice and they'll literally compliment things about me that they talk on other people. I'm like, if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. Just stop pretending like you like me. It pisses me off.
Just
If
be
you don't like me,
real
then
about
cool.
it. One of my biggest pet peeves is when someone makes plans with you and then they just completely ignore you and bail.
Yup.
I can't. You can bail on me any day of the week. Just tell me that you're gonna bail on me. Be like, hey, you know what? Like, even if for some reason it's just like, you found better plans, I will take that much better than you just being flat out like, nope, I'm just gonna act like we never had plans and not text her.
Yeah, I hate being bailed on.
No.
My time is precious. Don't waste it.
Exactly. It's like there's a million other things I could have been doing instead of waiting on your freaking butt to reply to my butt.
Especially if you waited like all day and then they bail like 8 o'clock at night. You're like, okay, I could have gone out and done something else, but now you just wasted my whole day. So
I can't do it.
I feel like this is more of like a turn off than a pet peeve, but it just like really bothers me.
I mean, if it bothers you. it's a pet
So it's like when people are like dependent on like something, I guess drug related, like someone who like needs something and they literally like change their attitude if they don't have it, or they like freak out if they don't have it, stuff like that. Like, it's just so unattractive. Like people who's like need cigarettes or like need nicotine, or like need, like if they're drinking, they're like, oh, I'll have like 1 beer, but then they have like they need like a second and a third and fourth. Like they just like need it and they like will die without it. I just think that's like so unattractive and it just pisses me off. I'm like, why? Like why do you do that?
And for future reference, anybody that ever feels pressured into doing those things, you're most likely not with the right group of friends. If you're not comfortable with it, let people know. Because truthfully, so many people get pressured into this kind of crap and then sadly they follow down the same path that their friends did. So stand up for yourself. If you don't like it, don't be around it. Just stay away from it.
True, drugs are bad, kids don't do them.
Don't do them. You say no to drugs, no to tobacco, no to things that are going to harm you.
I probably have like 20 million other pet peeves because everything
Yeah,
pisses
I'm
me off.
surprised you didn't bring up the chewing one. I for sure thought you were gonna write that down.
Chewing one?
Yeah, you hate hearing the sound of people.
Oh, yeah, but like
chewing food.
yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but very quickly I hate the sound like people chew like noodles or soft food, where it's like it literally makes me want to throw up. I'll literally sit there and plug my ears. Like sometimes if like someone's sitting next to me in my house or like anywhere and someone's like, I'll low key like not try to be rude, but like plug my ears because it makes me want to vomit in my mouth. I hate hearing people chew.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for this week's video, guys. I hope you like getting to more.
We hope you like
getting to know us a little bit more. Because this is definitely some things that are, I would say, are at like the core of our personalities.
Thank you so much for watching. I already said I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to come back next week.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.